Hello and welcome back to the Empire of America campaign, where we, well, as a communist actually, are trying to become the leading dominant state on the earth. As the US, you start off as a heavily isolated country. You don't care for the world politics that much. So it's gonna be some struggles here and there. I wonder who will win. Well, I hope. Somehow Mexican Republic makes no sense to it. They are, authoritarian. But communication system done. It's gotta look like the Mexico will prevail in keeping their state. Let's research Marines as well. Let's see, these guys are almost all well trained, so for now we gotta disable this again. The Reorganization Act, an extra military factor. We've got insufficient resources of what? We need more wood. Oh, that's a surprise. We'll try with Russia. Some of you might say, like, wait, Russia? That makes no sense. Yeah, so we're gonna... Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's see. This might boost our national unity so much higher. Which is what? 53%. It's not that high, actually. Might be useful, but for now, we want to go with trade deal. More people will trade with us, the more factories we'll have, the quicker we can. Sorry for the squeakiness, because the damn chair squeaks like fuck. I need to get a new chair, but it's expensive. Alright, so you have a problem with getting your equipment. Oh, that's not a big surprise. That will be resolved soon enough. This is 1914, which is way too much ahead of time. There is, however, some other stuff that I want to research as well. Like war support companies. That's the background we'll hopefully building. This is 4, so yeah, that makes sense. New surgical equipment, less supply usage is always nice. Infantry recovery rate. Go for it. I like it. And soon we're gonna edit the National Guard to give them also more support equipment, which is gonna be take a large hit on the support equipment daily, but yeah, I don't think there's much I can do about that. So this is gonna be the first one that we're gonna just fully do. Battle of Desik. The Albanians have scored an upset victory over the Turkish forces today. After a surprise attack on much numerical superior Ottoman forces, the Albanians lured the pursuing Turks into the nearby town of Tuzi, where, joined by rebels from Montenegro, they overwhelmed the bottlenecked forces into a retreat. The Turkish authority in the Balkans has fallen further into question as a result. Alright. Free speech it is. Did I complete this twice? That looked like it almost. This requires what? Soviet exists. Currently ruling party is communism. Alright, so I cannot go there just yet. So this is gonna slow things down a little bit. Marines are done. Alright. Yeah, let's start just doing some more research with support divisions. Let's see. We are all here just waiting on field guns, support equipment, that kind of stuff. Upgrades and reinforcements. There we go. Just deploy. Just get them into that army. So I can also stop training, which, also removes the strain we're currently having on the lack of equipment. When this number goes up to about 50, so right about now, we're going to cease this production, because there's no real need, I think, to do that right now. Yes, and I don't care much that there is no training happening, and we're going to edit the National Guard add-on. Military police, this is going to be heavy on the support equipment list here. Alright, just need to finish these guys' training. We'll be fine. Factories will, you know, fall come in. I don't need more harbors right now, so that's not really that interesting. I'll put them on the list though. You know, we've got a lot of military factories, so let's push up a couple of them. Let's see. Still wish there was an easier way to organize these things, but there is not really an easier way to do this. So I need to get out of this neutrality state before we can do anything. We gotta be slow, but steadily we'll move up there through the ranks of power. And we'll become the military powerhouse that's required to take on the world. Which sounds like a good thing to do. Right. Right. Machu Picchu uncovered. Machu Picchu, the grand estate of the Incan king Pachacuti, has been found. The last inhabited around 1550. It has rested nearly untouched by the world community until its rediscovery by American explorer Hiram Bingham. The Peruvian government is gleefully preparing for the influx of easily taxed tourists. Next up, Nazca, Selective Service Act. Let's see. Okay, so there's no real need to go further down this line. Remove undisturbed isolation. That's what we want. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna save some of those government points to something more, you know, suitable for what we are planning. Alright, so our mountaineers should be done. Oh wait, our marines are done. Our mountaineers are not done yet. We are researching them, aren't we? Oh, we should have them. Didn't give us a base template. That's kind of annoying, but yeah, what you gonna do? Right, artillery. There's some research there for you. So division designer. We're gonna change this to mountaineers. Duplicate. Let's first duplicate this thing. Cold. Is there a specific? Because Marines are Marines, right? But Mountaineers, is there, you know... let's see, something that makes sense here. This is like aerial, more or less. That's gonna be the elite. Yeah, that's definitely gonna... These are can be our, I don't know, Mountaineers, come on. Something that makes sense. Okay, can't think of anything. Well, let's go with this is actually a nice standard for our regular forces. So we are going to do the Mountaineers. What does make sense here? What makes sense? Like they're bears or something along those lines, or hog. Nah, this is more for aerial crap. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And we'll change this to Mountaineers, which I'm... Oh, we should, you know, you could probably just default symbol. There we go, that just makes complete sense. You know, it takes some fucking points to replace that. Infantry, -5. Well, at least it gets us a start for the Mountaineers. But I'm gonna edit this one and I'm gonna give them the Imperial icon. Because it kind of makes sense. They're the Imperial forces, they are the non-specialized, you know. Provoked by the main increasing power of France over the state, Moroccan citizens have begun rebellion against... Oops, sorry. Against the Sultan of Abdelhamid. as the French are preparing to lift the siege of the palace in Fez. The Germans have sent the SMS Panther to support the port of Agadir in support of the rebels, claiming to be protecting German mercantile interests in the region. Presuming that the event of the rebel failure, Morocco will pass to direct control of France. If nothing is done in this situation, war could break out in Europe. The tension is growing. Oh, it is. War wood. We'll trade with the Russians. Can I support a party there? Like the Communist Party or something? Get this... No, I can only boost Democratic parties. Alright. Wait, what are your reasons? Invest in Poland. Alright. Alright. Yeah, well, let's just keep on rolling. Waiting for our national idea to finish. We got a field hospital, which is nice. I'm not going to invest in heavy artillery, so I'm not going to do any research here just yet. I don't really see the necessity for it, but I think we might want to go and start looking into doctrines a little bit. The Mona Lisa has been stolen. Last night a thief has stolen the famous Mona Lisa from the Louvre. Is that an exclamation mark on L? Because there's not a Louvre. It's Louvre. Anyway, this morning, Louis Beraud walked into the Salon Carré portion of the museum where the Mona Lisa had been displayed for 5 years, only to find 4 iron pegs in the wall. Local guards claimed the art was being photographed, which turned out to be untrue. Currently, the museum is closed for investigation. Wait, he just walked away with it? I guess he did. Alright. Full rearmament. Nice. So we're no longer isolationists. Which I think... Okay, so I would like to do the industrial thing, but we have a fairly large industrial powerhouse. The only reason I would do it is the extra research slot, just to speed up some stuff. But Mexico exists and is in a civil war, so this is only possible... This could have given me the thing that I needed. This would have been actually nice to do. This lowers our national unity, however. Yeah. The thing is, this will give me an... Alright, so it gives me -3 here. It gives me some negative relations there. Democratic influence or some relations here. Army experience, some not less, even 4% less on that. This is the only advantage here. Get me a claim and give me the limited conscription upgrade for free. That doesn't really... I don't really mind. Yeah, we're definitely gonna condemn the Korean thing. The Korean annexation of Japan. We don't like it. Now, let's get back up on this horse. We can have an economy law. That's nice. Early mobilization makes sense here. Alrighty. And we're gonna edit you to, make you damn mountaineer. And edit the regular infantry divisions to add on the field hospital. And we'll add some more soldiers later. We're lacking equipment, which is of course the horse-drawn carriages. At least it's not support equipment for once, so we're lacking. Okay, so we're gonna do something like that. There we go. Because that's filled up. We don't need as much artillery. We need a lot more support equipment though. Let's see, the Xinhai Revolution. The Xinhai Revolution Xinhai Revolution was a revolution that overthrew China's last imperial dynasty, the Qing. It and established the Republic of China. The revolution was named Xinhai because it occurred in 1911, the year of the Xinhai stem branch in the sexagenary cycle of the Chinese calendar. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Sexagenary cycle. Okay, whatever. The revolution was consisted of many revolts and uprisings. The turning point of the Wuchang uprising, October 10, 1911. This was a result of the mishandling of the railway protection movement. The revolution ended with the abdication of the last Emperor Puyi on February 12 in 1912 that marked the end of over 2,000 years of Imperial China and the beginning of China's Republican era. Well, this better not have a effect on the price of tea. Well, we're not British, so, you know. So this hasn't really happened yet. This is now a massive civil war that just arises. Now, these guys have about a couple of forces. These guys have nothing. Well, can I? No, I can't. Alright, good to know. This is government points, idiot. This is not the other thing around. Volunteers only 1.46 million peoples. Start training mountaineers. I want, let's see, at 4... Let's see, 8, 12, 16, 20. There we go. Because I cannot count for shit. Yeah, deploy there. Unless there is no army yet, I cannot give you that. Okay. Mountaineers, add on the field hospital. Condemned Korea annexation, a lot of research finishing. So we got our signal companies, we got our logistic companies, and we got the condemning the Korean annexation, which does exactly what again? Alright, gives us a political power and some hate. So I need to wait for the war here to continue on that list. Yeah, this is not really something I'm much interested in at all. So yeah, time to go down the industrial tree here. Got ourselves an extra research slot. We're 1911, so there's 1914. There's no need to do any of that just yet. Let's see, engineering is 1916. Well, we could do some oil production here. Gotta do something. Submarine attack is nice, but doctrines are useful to have. We have no aircraft yet. It's something I want to start up at some point, you know, build them aircraft. But as our military production is still fairly limited, I don't want to invest too much in it just now. We're still kind of setting up here, so... Okay, but that does mean that I'm gonna add on some more military factories in central US. I'm gonna keep the border provinces for now a little bit less involved in this, as can be imagined, because I want to look at naval stuff as well. Okay, these factories are more built than any others. Okay, there we go. You're nearly done, so just put you on top. Okay, this is the boring stuff, but I want to get a nice balance in producing more factories. And no longer being completely isolationist. This should also speed up quite a bit. I should just do this between episodes, really. It's the boring stuff. Well, the game can run in the background, so... Just that it slows down the frame rate a little bit, so this becomes a little bit less smooth for me to do. But it's just something that I just need to do real quick now. We'll stick with this for now. Alright, what happened? The Italian invasion of Libya. An ultimatum was presented to the Ottoman government, though Austrian intermediation... Through Austrian I decided to write the first time, damn it. Intermediation, the Ottomans replied with a proposal of transferring control of Libya without war, maintaining a formal Ottoman suzerainty. The Italians refused, and war is now declared. A war for a piece of sand? Yes. That happened far more than I would like to admit. We did not learn that well during that period of time. Okay. This is so annoying. Going through all of this is just such a hassle. I wish it was an easier way to do this. Probably is. Or I don't know. Alright, field artillery upgrades are done. Let's see what else we have. I do need this at some point, because this one. So we don't have really anything that really is like, yeah, we're gonna need that. Let's go with the torpedo stuff, because it's something that might be useful. Might be a while before we can actually start, you know, declaring wars willy-nilly. Hey, free military factories, nice. Let's get those two running. Alrighty. Let's see, what do we need for war economy? Just, let's see, 15% world tension. World tension is not going as quick. South Pole's been reached in December. Ooh, national focus, come on, pause. There we go. On December 14, 1911, Amundsen and 4 others arrived at the pole. 5 weeks later, the British party led by Robert Falcon Scott, as part of the Terra Nova expedition. Amundsen and his team returned safely to their base and later learned that Scott and his 4 companions had died on their return journey. Well, that sucks. For the deaths, congratulations on reaching the North Pole. Let's go with the armament effort. Get those military factories up and running. This is a little bit... Oh wait, this is not weird at all. This is just, you know, some weird spacing on the borders here. Probably should use a different method of this, but this is just kind of like, yeah, we need people. I don't really give a hoot how. Artillery specialists or efficient attrition. I like the logistics specialists because I like losing manpower through stupidity, which I regard attrition as. It's kind of a waste of manpower to just, you know, lose them through attrition, don't you think? Might be just me. It just kind of feels like a damn waste. There we go. That gives it even a little bit more spacing here. Let's see. Military factories are a lot cheaper to build as well. So the spacing that I'm doing is not really going to work. I just need to do like 2 military factories and then a civilian. Perhaps should keep an eye on it by hand. We're getting there. Alright, torpedo production is ready. Edit. I want a lot of stuff to change. But first, let's get you your logistics. And we're gonna replace soon some stuff with signal. There's a lot of just changing that needs to happen in these division templates. Let's see. Go with that one. You are suffering attrition? How? Oh, you're still training. Stop doing that. Grand William Duke IV of Dries. Duke William IV of Luxembourg, the second independent ruler of the country on its first Catholic monarchy, has died today after 5 years of regency due to poor health and old age. Marie Adelaide has ascended to the throne and is expected to carry his legacy. The Balkan League, a surprising move. Several Balkan countries, including rival states Serbia and Bulgaria, have come together to form the Balkan League. A military alliance started to have been built up against Austro-Hungary. Though the alliance target is the Habsburgs, it seems far more likely the states divides these 4 nations would be the states that divides these 4 nations would be their target. Right. Alright, I need what here? Infrastructure effort, alright. Okay, a couple more military factories are completed. Up this one, up this one. And I think next up we're gonna build some scout aircraft. You know, having a proper air fleet, it's gonna be nice. You know, keep this up and rolling. Oil extraction is nice. If we are starting to look at air fleets, it might be time that we start doing engineering drawing. Get that going as well. Now the biggest change I want to do is, first of all for the mountaineers, is get artillery removed from these guys and add in a single company, add 2 more infantry battalions here and get some artillery up there as well. So they will have a fairly heavy soft attack. Your plans are a general kind of, you know, invade through Mexico. Start building them. It's gonna take a while before these guys are dropped due to, you know, severe equipment problems. Sinking of the Titanic, the RMS Titanic, though thought to be unsinkable, has met its end in one of the largest maritime disasters in history with over 1,500 dead. Already debates are cropping up in local coffee shops. That the Olympic game, no. All shops all the way up to the Parliament through Europe and North America. It has to why the ship was not properly equipped enough life rafts, why the comm system was disabled, and why exactly the ships crashed into an iceberg to begin with. The strategy has attracted international attention and spurred a massive overhaul of maritime safety standards. They said the Titanic was unsinkable. Well, it wasn't. The Olympic Games in Stockholm have opened. Now the events that will be included in this year's include art competitions. Okay, sure. The decathlon and some of the first physical events for women. Will we attend the ceremonies? We will attend the ceremonies. We will be there, we will be present. There is the infrastructure effort that will lead us down after January 1913. Well, damn it. That's gonna slow things a bit down. Alright, this is 1915, this is 1916. 1916, we can, you know, get some improved oil drilling there. Alright, so these guys are planned, rooted, and ready to go. I like the idea. This is kind of the imperial symbol I want to do. I might change the flag in the file for us, if I can find it, to more suit our kind of goal that we're trying to do. The theme. Right. The Mountaineers. Let's see. This would be nice for our Marines. Just need some fat bastard. Our Commando, that works. That works for me. I want to give them a specific front. The thing is, right, I want to prevent them from doing much else and just, you know, pushing in the... Somehow, why I cannot continue from... I was missing something here. For now that will work, I guess. Alright, it's coming up at some point, but it's not for now. Let's see what we have. Artillery specialists. Artillery specialists. So we got 4 artillery specialists. Infantry. Well, let's start with that. So it's nice to have some infantry. Air superiority, mission efficiency. I want to make tank battalions at some point, just not right now. War in the Balkans! Taking advantage of the weakness of the Ottoman Empire following the Italo-Turkish war, the members of the Balkan League declared war against the Ottoman Empire. Will the Ottoman Empire survive this attack? I don't know. Serbia declared war on the Ottoman Empire. Well, with that, I am going to end the video, so I'm going to thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.